Hello everybody, Torby here back with another video, and as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, today I have a special guest, and for instance, it's not Psycho this time, because today it is my good friend Shran. Shran here has a small account, as you can see, with a small amount of power and kill points. He is this beautiful man right here. He is KVK Karen. I really love this name in the profile picture. It really fits the Rise of Kingdoms community sometimes, or as well the shenanigans in like Lost Kingdom chat and stuff like that. And Shran is currently on this account the highest ranked player in our kingdom, as well as in our entire KVK free. You can see the second highest player here is Goldfish Kim, and he's like 60 million power behind him, or 66. Like, this account is just completely crazy. And I had him in my stream already, and we already did a kind of an account review there. And I thought to myself, he's a good friend of mine, and this account is just bonkers, like it's insane. It deserves a special place on my channel. But if you want to check out my streams sometimes, and maybe talk to Shran even, he's on my Discord, and we also do account reviews there, so there will be a link in the description. But without further ado, I have the man, the myth, the legend, Shran, with me today. He's in Discord waiting for me to finish my intro, so we can do an account review. And without further ado, let us get into it. Hello Shran, how are you today?
Hello, thank you for having me. When your manager reached out and said, "Hey, do you want to, feature on your YouTube channel?" I was so excited.
Yeah.
What they didn't tell me was that you need to do the introduction like 7 times to get it right. I had no idea you were such a perfectionist.
You know, it's hard to be a professional YouTuber. I'm not King Schmuck, but I'm getting there. Okay. But
yeah,
we made it.
Shout out to King Schmuck too.
Yeah, shout out to that guy. That guy just makes 20 times better videos than me, right?
No. I said he's almost as good as you.
Oh, now you're coming back to me. Yeah, I can see where it's going. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, without further ado, let us finally get into your account. This account is crazy, and I'm thinking most of the people are just really interested in, for example, how do you have so much power? How's your account age looking? How's your ID, your VIP, everything? You can see it's 18 already. So let's start with account age. How old is this account?
So this account is about 1,800 days old. So
Jesus.
6 years more or less, I would say. Not exactly a native account, I would say, to KVK3. But yeah, it's good.
Yeah, this account, you could say it's almost perfect, something like that. But yeah, this account is just crazy. Can you show us the ID? I'm sure a lot of people are interested in this ancient ID that you have.
Yeah, of course.
2427272. It's like crazy old. Like, this account is roughly like 6 years old, a bit more. And that's just insane. Like, it's VIP 18, old ID, and the VIP 18 everything. But I'm sure with an account with that much power, you have to have a crazy amount of troops if you have this much power, right? Can you show us the troops? I'm very interested.
Yeah, there you go. So there's about 5 mil of each type for you.
Jesus Christ, look at this. Like, you have 5.4 million infantry, 5.5 million almost in the cav, and 5 million archers. Like, that is just wild. And a lot of siege. As you guys know, I love siege. So this man, I'm trying to convince him into doing siege, because siege is amazing. You guys are just haters. I said it. But yeah, this is just crazy. But if you have such this amount of power, right? Or this crazy amount of power, rather. How's your DKP amount looking? Like, you have to have a crazy high DKP, right? In case you guys can know, DKP, death and kill points, like the amount of dead troops he has to have, and the kill points he has to get in this KVK. So how's that looking?
So yeah, I would say the kill points are not as high as you would find in like an SSC Kingdom, especially for an account of this power. For KVK3, mine is 630 million, and my dead requirement is 4.2 million. So I would say KP requirement isn't too high, but the dead troops are going to hurt because KVK3 only has, what, 40% maximum troop return? Yeah,
something like that. But that's crazy, like, the amount of dead troops you have to get. I don't even have in my city, and I have like over 55 million power. Like, that is just insane. 4.2 million deads, and they're probably all gonna be tier 5. Like, that is just crazy. Like, I don't think most of the Rise of Kingdom players never get to that amount of troops. So that's just wild. But if you have that many troops, you have to have crazy commanders as well, right? How many expertise commanders do you have, for example? Probably
Good
one
question.
or two, right?
1 or 2, yeah. I don't remember exactly how many. I think 50 or 51. All of the meta commanders are maxed. Yeah. I mean, you have to keep in mind half of those commanders are now irrelevant because power creep and things make them kind of not useful, so they're benched. But all of the important ones are unlocked, apart from 1 or 2, which I plan to do soon.
I can see Gorgo, I can see Scipio, Nevsky, like all of the crazy meta commanders are unlocked, expertised, obviously. And if you have them all expertised, I'm sure your gear sets are looking as crazy as the commanders, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm reminded of the phrase "comparison is the thief of joy." I'm sure you can always find a better account than mine, but I am happy with what I have so far. So I'll walk you through them, shall I?
Okay.
All right. So here's my first infantry set is here. Got SOC helm and hammer. Tier 4 what is pants. That's the first one. The second one's here as well.
Okay.
Well, ignore these 2 mistakes.
Yeah, right? I was gonna say, like, Shia's return on level 4.
Yeah, need some work. We'll ignore those things for a sec.
Okay,
let's look at Cav then. First Cav set. So tier 4, whatever this is, and whatever that is.
Tier 4 on the boots and the chest piece, and level 2 on the lance. That is wild. And ring and horn is obviously insane. Because all us same season we just don't have ring and horn, and this is just gonna slap. Like this is gonna go crazy.
Yeah, I mean we can't use them in KVK 3 because they're SOC things. But I do have a few saved up for KVK 4 and beyond.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I also have Sacred Domain crafted, needs some work as well. So, yeah, I'm on my way there with my first Cav set.
Okay.
And here's my second one, which is a bit embarrassing.
There's 2 things here that just instantly pierce into every Rise of Kingdoms players, right?
Yeah.
Every player's eye.
Staff of the Lost Kingdom, horrible thing. But you can buy it from a chest at VIP 16. Many years ago, if I remember correctly, you used to be able to dismantle this, but not anymore, so it's kind of useless.
Yeah. That is a heartbreak. And maybe the hands as well, but it's okay for the set bonus, I guess. But yeah. In general, it's still better than most of the same season gear sets that people have. So I will let it slide. Okay, go on. What else do you have for me, good sir?
SOC Khans as well, just waiting there. And then we'll move on to what haven't done archers. So first archer set might have quite just an archer commander. So that's my first one. It's like pretty average, I would say. You know, everything's tier 1. It's crit, nothing too huge. Second archer set.
There's a drum. I can see it.
Yeah, don't pay too much attention to these things. We did Arc yesterday, so I had to play around with everything. So all of the kind of equipment's out of place at the moment. And then my leadership set as well, which I shouldn't have done that. Sorry. There you go.
Okay, take your time.
Yeah. So this was used on Heracles yesterday for Arc. Full leadership set, but just needs some work. So I have 7 sets of gear in total.
That is just crazy. So once we get to Season of Conquest after this KVK, if you full go through the Crystal Tech, you're gonna have 7 marches running, right?
Yeah, that's the aim.
That is just insane. Even if some of the gear sets aren't like super perfect like that, that is just wild. Because most of us have like, 2, maybe 3 gear sets ready, like the same seasons, and that is just insane. Okay, but we already talked about it. We had a lot of fighting, or not a lot of fighting, but we had like runes fights so far. And your KP goal was like 600 million something. And how much KP did you get from the runes so far? How did those fights go for you?
Yeah, I skipped the last runes because of personal circumstances, but I have 85 million kill points so far.
85 is wild. Like, I'm the same season, I'm at like 50 million so far, but 85 from like 3 or 4 runes fights is just really nice. Runes is really annoying KVK 3 because you can just like take 1 march, but yeah, we're getting through it. We have Kingsland on Friday, guys. I'm gonna be probably streaming it at some point, so you can look forward to that as well if you're interested. But now, Mr. Shran, with commanders like that, I'm sure you have to eventually garrison as well, right?
Yeah, I will. Just to kind of come back on your point there, Ruins is always going to be one march, no matter what the KVK is. And I was talking to Sean, and he was saying, "Oh, you got the same amount of KP in one Ruins as I did for all of them put together." So, I do understand my privilege here.
Yeah, I can see that. That's just insane. Like,
so in terms of rallying, oh, sorry, go on.
No, you go on. I'm done anyways. It's your YouTube channel now.
All right. Oh, thank you so much, my YouTube channel.
Yeah, go on.
So in terms of garrison and rally, I have been speaking to our wonderful king to kind of sort out where I'm needed and what I'll be using and stuff. So I won't talk about it on stream too much, but we do have some nice plans in the works, and you'll see more when things are open.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it. I know you have a lot of the MGEs already in the bag. I think you got Eleanor sculptures for the last one, is that correct?
Yeah, so the plan is to expertise her before King's Land. I won the last MG, rank 1. So I think she's at 552 at the moment. Let me just double check that. So there you are. Yeah, 551. So I need to put some gold heads into her, unfortunately, but it has to be done.
Oh, so you can be a crazy garrison lead. But yeah, this account is super solid, guys, I'd say. And one more time, Shran is in my Discord. If you want to speak to him, if you want to know more about the account, he's a very, very friendly fella, and he is always down to talk to you guys. So if you have any more infos, or if you're more interested into his account, just drop by my Discord, shoot him a DM. I'm sure he would love to talk to you guys. Is that right, Shran?
Absolutely. Feel free to reach out anytime. Chat about my account. I don't bite unless you like it. So once again, Seba, thank you for having me on.
I have to thank you. It's such a crazy account. It just had to be on my channel. Like, this needs to be immortalized. Like, we have, as I said, guys, King's Land is on Friday. Shran is gonna completely wreak havoc across the battlefield, and I'm very much looking forward to fighting with this hunk of a man. So yeah, one more time, thank you for being here, Shran. And I hope you and the viewers have a great rest of their weekend, which is basically like 2 hours. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.